Welcome back to the Community Podcast. This is episode number 4. Big ol' shout out to our guest, Salami the Aggie, for hopping on and taking some time with us. It's a banger of an episode. Big ol' shout out to Bomber Energy, running the fuel behind the podcast, as well as Bomb House, powering the podcast. This is the Community Podcast, episode number 4. Let's get at it. Yo, if you've ever been scrolling through TikTok, you're an Aggie student, or you're alumni, whatever, I'm sure as heck that you've scrolled and you've seen either this guy's live or a post. This is Salami the Aggie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Community Podcast,
Appreciate
baby.
it.
Nice to have you on.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Bomb House.
Oh, yeah. First time here. I like the scenery. It's fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably looks better in the night, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing compared to it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, usually at night there's more lighting. Sorry, my voice is over here cracking. There's more lighting over there by the greenery, and then these clouds are kind of, going.
These are brand new, by the way.
What, the clouds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this neon sign,
Does it light up? Has like the...
Yeah. So you can see there,
Okay.
it looks like lightning and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've seen the people on TikTok having that.
Yeah.
It's because this is jungle bar on top, kind of a sports bar.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about yourself. The audience. Why did you start doing all of this? What made you want to be a content creator?
So basically, I came here in 2021. A&M wasn't my first choice school. It wasn't even a top 10 school for me coming out of high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people are usually surprised when I say that. My parents were kind of like strict on me. I went to a small high school called Harmony. It was a charter school, a STEM school, whatever, and I just wanted to leave Texas. I didn't want to go to any college in Texas. No college in Texas was in my top 5 or whatever. So I got accepted into Georgia Tech, Duke, and some other colleges that were good for my major, biomedical engineering. I made the choice to go to Georgia Tech, but then when the financial aid package came, they offered like only $20K, and the out-of-state tuition, we all know, it was like $50K a year.
Sucks, yeah.
And
that's a lot.
that was already we had to shut that down immediately. So we had to consider all the Texas colleges I applied for, which were all like safety schools. UT, A&M, UH. I didn't apply for UH. I didn't want to stay in Houston. That's where I'm from. UTSA, UTD, and after that, we looked at the offers that they gave, and I never took a tour of A&M. Didn't know anything about it except that everybody said it's a white school, but it's good for engineering. That's all my dad needed to know. All he needed to know was that it's good for engineering, and he was like, they gave a good offer, almost basically full ride. And he said, go ahead, take it without even touring the school, knowing anything about it. And literally just went right in without no information about A&M, just went right in.
You just said, I'm doing it.
Yeah, just went off, gave the most money, so we might as well just go to it. And then first year, I actually enjoyed it, did my little new student conference. I was like, cool campus, big campus, lots of people. It's only 1.5 hours away from home. It was chill. And then my first year, this is actually how I got started into my content. There was a guy named Jace, and he was viral all over TikTok. I think he was doing literally just vlogs at A&M, interviews. He had a whole selfie stick. He would go to places, and he would literally he was basically the face of A&M, had like 100K on TikTok, millions of views every single time. And I saw that, and I was like, why not? I can do the same thing too, and I can be funnier, add my own twist to it, and why not start? So I started off doing the same, similar to him, interviews, like what major has the most annoying people, what is the easiest and hardest engineering major, and just regular interviews. And then what actually caused my pivot point to change was sophomore year. I was at the rec at A&M, and someone said to me, interview me, TikTok boy. Oh. And when he said that, I was like,
damn, very direct.
I was like, he didn't even know my name or nothing. Just call me, interview me, TikTok boy. And I was like, I don't want to be seen as an interviewer. And because I feel like interviews, in my opinion, it gets other people viral. Reminds you of the Hawk to a girl.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Other people can go viral off your video, and you will still be like just a regular guy that people will just see.
Never thought about it that way. Yeah.
So I was like, I have a good personality. My friends always say I'm funny, and I could show it more because I do go live and everybody laughs. So I pivoted from interviews to start doing skits and things that involve me only. Don't have anybody else in the video, and people started liking my personality more, and I just stuck to it. And now people know me as Salami instead of just you're that guy on TikTok. Now I have a name.
That's awesome, man.
To the face, and it's my own brand personally now.
That's smart because like you said, people that interview like on Northgate or wherever, you're basically making that person famous versus you you're not really getting the credit you deserve.
And they don't see your personality in interviews because
Exactly.
you're not gonna make no jokes or nothing. You're just getting the other person's perspective.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Now, you saying Texas A&M wasn't a top choice at the very beginning. Do you accredit Texas A&M to your content?
I would say I think the community, the network, the Aggie network helps because I feel like if I went to a different college, say for example I did go to Georgia Tech, maybe I would have started doing videos there, but it wouldn't have the same effect as it does at A&M because there's just so many traditions here that people don't understand, that don't go here. Compared to a school like Georgia Tech, I don't think there's anything crazy that I could make. It'll be like a regular type of college. Nothing really special about that university compared to A&M.
Compared to our cult over here.
Yeah, it's like everybody wants to know. There's a lot of things people don't know about A&M, and they'd be surprised.
A ton of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like it's perfect, and the Aggie network just helps that everybody's supportive. Yeah.
I think we can even say the same thing with the podcast. Like, whether it just be Northgate or the Aggie people around here, is like everyone kind of helps out. Like Ken hopping on right here, you know.
Yeah.
Former Aggie himself, and he's out here spreading the love, getting us going. Like, the Aggie network is very strong.
And that's cool, man, because like they're I mean, at least when I was in undergrad, I can't tell you one specific Aggie content creator when I was in school. Yeah. So that's cool that like you took the initiative to not only like go on your own kind of lane, but also like put us on the map more, man. That's something I really appreciate because, dude, A&M, like for me, A&M is my life, bro. Like I love A&M, and what you're doing is you're putting us on the map, man. Yeah. You're showing like, hey, we're here in College Station. You think College Station is a little town, but you're mistaken. Yeah. This is a different place. So I honestly really, really appreciate that, man, and I congratulate like to where you've gotten. Because you're putting us on the map, man, and that's awesome. That's awesome.
This place is not Huntsville. This place is not Prairie View. Like it's a pretty big town, and like if you come and visit, you will get like a really good experience out of it. And I think seeing your content, they get a better view of like what is really here, what's really going on. With that all being said, like what's been some feedback from people, seeing your content, like. Have they told you, hey, you should do this, you should do that, or on a specific video, like,
Yeah. So basically, first thing, when I said I first started my content, I was just on TikTok, literally my sophomore year. And then I took a gap semester. And during that gap semester, I was just dealing with personal stuff. I think that was about last fall. I wasn't here for the whole semester, and that's when I was like getting big on TikTok too. Made a whole goodbye video saying I'm leaving A&M for a semester, I'm gonna be gone. Everybody was like, no way, Salami, your videos were just going viral, why'd you leave? And then during that time, it was like a good period for me to like reset, figure out where I want my content to go. And my friend, another content creator, he does something else totally. He was like, why don't you just post your same videos on IG? And I was like, I never really thought about that. I said reels are harder to grow. I said I don't really want my high school people seeing my content, so I don't want to post on my account. And he was like, just go ahead, post one. So I posted one of my most viral ones. It was a We're Aggies video. We're Aggies, of course, this and that, during that trend whenever it went viral. And I got Barstool to repost it. Nice. And my first ever video, 2 mil views.
That is awesome.
2 mil. And then after that, I was like, like literally the next day when I went to campus was like different. Before, people would recognize me here and there off TikTok, be like, you're that TikTok guy. But once that video got 2 mil on IG, it was like everybody was like looking, like I could tell the difference. Off that.
So pretty much that was a video that you had already put up in TikTok, right?
Yes, and I just.
And how did the TikTok version of it do?
The TikTok also blew up too. And
awesome.
It was like, it was insane. And then
that's awesome, man.
Yeah. What was your initial question? I think I'm pivoting away from your question that you asked me.
I mean, just like feedback that you've gotten from people.
Feedback. So, the interviews one, when I did interviews, people were like, we want to see your personality more. So that helped with the shift to like my skits and everything. And then I usually ask on my stories for opinions on video ideas, and they give amazing video ideas.
That's awesome, man.
Like they're the ones that gave me the video idea to rank the food spots on campus. That also did amazing. And it also showed alumni that graduated that there's new food spots is 2 in 1, because they're like, when did we have this? When did we have this? But I never knew this place existed, and everybody's like amazed. And people that don't even go to A&M, they're like, how do y'all have 20 plus food spots compared to our
Yeah.
campus? We don't even have that much.
Damn,
so
man.
I like taking the feedback and like using it for some videos. Whenever I have a video idea, I put on my story, I ask them for ideas. I think the next big video I have coming up is doing a different types of Texas A&M students. And it's just like, they gave me hella ideas, like 20 plus ideas of like different types of students on campus. And I ask them for ideas and they give it. So it's like, it helps.
But sorry about the noise, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking elevator's going ham.
that's
Is it still going?
I mean, like, no, I guess no one's using it, but sometimes randomly it
cuts
just
off
starts
quickly, that's what I'm
fucking.
like,
Yeah,
It's
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think we just gotta press the button and it chills the fuck out. Yeah.
With your content, bro, do you have like do you have stuff already planned? Like, do you have stuff in your drafts that you're ready to put out there? Or?
That's how it was for like the past year. I think when I posted my first video, the Word Aggies one, I believe it was around February 1. And I told my friend, I just want to be consistent. So I said, I'm going to post every day for a whole year, new videos. And that's what I did, 365 days, posted every single day.
On Instagram.
Instagram every single day. And then when February 1 hit, it was 1 year, like anniversary, literally like last month. And I stopped posting every day. I took a break and I was like, much needed. I was like, it was so peaceful. It felt good not posting.
Did you see a hit
Yeah.
in your following because you did that?
Nah, my old videos were still pushing, but I
That's
noticed
awesome.
a little, like, it's still increasing, but not as a higher rate type of thing, but it's still increasing. But I just needed that just to like focus on like bigger projects that I'm doing and make quality, not quantity. That's what I was focused on before. Just
That's
quantity.
good. And I mean, going off of that, like, I mean, what would be some tips and tricks for people trying to get into this space? I know there's some people probably maybe like hitting like a rough spot or they're plateauing.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen really good growth from you. I mean, the fact that you have more followers than some of the people that we've actually had on here, like, it's pretty cool because it's just you. You know,
Yeah.
it's just you behind the brand.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, I mean, what would be some tips and tricks?
I would
for-
say consistency. That was my main thing. I noticed literally, even if the video wasn't amazing or I didn't even put as much edits into it, I'll be like, I gotta post one today, so let me post it. And I'll be surprised. I wake up the next morning and it went viral, and I'm like, oh, I guess look what happened since I posted it. And then the next day, I'll keep on posting. So I would say in the beginning, I would say it could be quantity over quality in the beginning, because the algorithm really wants you to be there. They want you to post.
produce, too.
They want you to produce regardless. They just want you to try. So after you do that and you build your following, then you can maybe focus on quality and chill and take a break or whatever in between. But I know a lot of people that's rare to post every day for a year, because
That's hard to do, man.
yeah, that's
Especially
hard.
especially
to
you,
keep up,
man.
especially with school
Oh,
breaks, like
jeez.
everything. Like it's hard. It's hard.
So let's start at like ground zero. You you post a video, or like, what was it that got you going? Did you want to post that video, or
I just started
Or-
up
like before virality? Like, were you
just like when I first started.
Yeah.
I was just doing it because I was like, I had free time my sophomore year. I was like, I had free time. Why not just start something?
Now you start there. Does that video blow up?
No, just like probably got a little 500 views, maybe 1,000 on TikTok. Just some small little interview video. I was like, okay, cool. And then I continue.
Okay.
And then I started doing lives, like TikTok lives. And that was another aspect that helped push me out even more and connect me with more people too.
So you follow up, and then when did you see like an extreme, like, okay, now there's viewership, there's something notable?
I would say it was that We're Aggies video, which was last year around February. Yeah, last year, beginning of last semester, like last year. So February 2024, I would say that video, that's when I came back actually from my break. That was like the first semester I came back. Posted that video, went viral on TikTok, and then that's when I started posting on IG. First video went viral, repost by Barstool, everybody reposting it, never seen before. Even the actual A&M account did the trend that I did. They copied me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
That's really cool.
and
Yeah.
the funny thing was, everybody in their comments section, if you still look at that video, they're saying, "Where's at Salami the Aggie's credits?" Because they literally took
Wow.
my exact video,
Word
but they
for
did it
word.
with random students, and they posted it no credit or nothing. And
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
crazy.
that sucks.
So now you get that video up there. Are you pressured that you gotta now put something that follows and doesn't flop? Or?
Yeah, I think after I did that video I did with my boys, it went viral. Even he was getting recognized too in it, and they were like, "Yeah, you're the Arsenal jersey guy in the video." He still gets recognized to this day from that video. Nice. Whenever he plays soccer at Pemberthy, and I was like, there's so much more, because the word Aggies, of course, is just like saying things that Aggies do, and there's a lot. I only had like 6 in that first part, so we did a part 2. And that got like, I think, over 200K. We did a part 3, got like over 200K again. We did a part 4, and then we were like, okay, you can't keep on spamming this forever.
Yeah.
People are gonna get tired of it.
Of course.
So I did a final part, and I just got like big, like not creators, but I just got like important people. I got the Yo leaders in it.
That's awesome.
I got Reveille in it, and yeah,
that's
literally.
Dope.
And then I think I ended it off with that, and that got like over 100K. And I just put final part, and then I just started pivoting to my skits and things that show my personality more after that.
So now more so your content is now based off like skit oriented?
Not even skit. It's more random too. Like I just posted one the other day. Literally, it's my most recent viral one. I just post anything that happens. The IHOP over there down the street.
Yeah, it changed.
Oh, I saw that video. I saw that.
Literally randomly, someone told me that the IHOP is gone. I don't usually know about places that are gone. Someone DM'd me, and they're like, you should make a video. The IHOP is gone, and they replaced it with a new place. So I just went there, said, oh my goodness, IHOP is gone. It's replaced with something called My Shan Yun. And I posted that, and I said, I gotta do a review of this place. It said they have the best fried chicken. I gotta taste this. And then that went viral, got 300K, and I was like, people are like, oh, I didn't even know. Alumni are typing, saying that was never IHOP before. It used to be something else called like Schwartz something back in the day, and everybody's like saying their old memories, even though that wasn't the intention of
and
the
that
video.
happens here in Northgate as well. Like there's been infinite amount of different names for the same bar. Yeah. So it's college station wide for sure.
Yeah. How'd you like their food though? Was it good?
It was good. I actually went there yesterday. I posted a video yesterday about it. Yeah, they covered it for me and my boys.
Nice.
It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing fried chicken.
Hell
so even they recognize you?
They recognize me. I think the people, the managers there, they were also students.
So I have a question about that because
my shout out.
Yeah. So
you guys should try it.
Hey, that'll be what I'm probably gonna eat after this shit, because I'm fucking starving.
I have a question because you touched like a few times like, oh, they recognize me. Is it getting to a point where it's like, dude, like it's too much, or is it at a good point right now?
I think it's at a
like because I know you have to go to class. Yeah. Like how does that affect you?
I think it's at a nice stable point. You know what I'm saying? 25K followers. It's only like probably 25,000 people, but that's still a lot.
It's a ton.
It's a shitload, yeah.
Our student body is that 70, 80?
Yeah, so that's basically like 1 in every 3 people supposed to, and that's not even everybody that sees the videos. It's way more than that see. So I think it's at a good point. It's not too much. I think the only time it was too much was because I had my summer arc. Last summer I was here in College Station doing research, and I posted every day in the summer. So videos were going viral in the summer. I think one of them that went viral was no hats in the MSC.
I saw that one.
It was when all the Mexico, Brazil people came for the game, and they were wearing their hats. I said no hats in the MSC, and everybody was like, "You're not the MSC defender. You're not the hall monitor." They were cooking me in the comments, and I was like, "Yeah." And then,
but that takes character, man. Like you don't care. Like, dude, this is our tradition. You better take that thing off.
I mean, that's true,
and it's actually valid too. It's a
100%.
It's not like I did anything wrong.
It's a memorial.
It's not a prank or anything.
You're at a memorial. Yeah. What the fuck?
And they don't know either, so you can't even blame them. So I think the summer arc, people weren't here, so I was just going crazy with myself here in College Station. And then when school started last fall, that's when literally the first event I went to, I think it was MSC open house or something, and everybody's back on campus. They've been watching Salami for the whole summer. All the class of 28, the freshmen coming in, all the current students, all the even people, seniors, they were all watching me over the summer. I come back and they all see me for the first time, first time for a lot of people. And they're like, no way, Salami. Everywhere I walk, we couldn't go 2 seconds without getting stopped for a picture. 2 seconds, another person says, can I take a picture with you? No way, Salami. Phones out, recording, couldn't walk anywhere. And I was like, it was like.
What do you, like, do you like that?
It was calm. I feel like, I'm not sure if I was prepared for it because I got recognized off TikTok before the IG, but it wasn't as much. But it was more like, people are recognizing me now. They're not doing too much, you know what I'm saying? They're saying, can I take a picture? Nobody's swarming, or it's not too rowdy because I think everybody's college students and normal for now. So yeah, it hasn't been too crazy yet. But I feel like if I grow more, like when I reach 50K or 100K followers, then maybe things will
100%.
will pick up.
So have you had any like brands come up to you like, hey man, we want to work with you?
I've had a lot of brand deals over the past years. Like I think my biggest one was like with Walmart. It was an Axe. They're promoting their Axe brand. They came to campus. They're like, you want to pay you to promote this and make a video for us. And a lot of AI apps. A lot of food places pay me to come try their food places. That's one thing I did like that I know people are making fun of me for it. I started doing food reviews literally when I was telling my friend, I said I want to shift. I don't just want to do A&M. I want to do food reviews because I want free food. You know what I'm saying? I said, what would make food places want me to come try their place? And I was like, you got to review food, right?
Yeah.
So I started reviewing food that I would eat out like randomly, and they wouldn't get as many views as my A&M ones. They would get like probably 10K, maybe 7K, but they'll still get substantial views. And after I started doing that, food places would start hitting me up. All the new places in College Station, they'll be like, come try our food place. We'll pay you to review it. So I'm getting paid to eat, and they're sponsoring the food at the same time. So it's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, man. And you're also helping out local businesses.
Yeah, helping out local businesses.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's solid.
You got to come do a review at Bomb House.
What, y'all have food?
We technically do.
Technically do, but I would not be real. I mean, be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's say no.
Let's save that for another time. But no, I mean, like, of the place, though, like, you should come by and, I mean, if you want to, you know, I mean.
Yeah, I actually touched base with, I think it's one of your managers.
Oh.
I forget his name, but he reached out to me.
Oh, okay.
And he told me that you kind of wanted to pivot away from kind of like the night life scene.
Yeah, everybody. That's a lot of questions that people ask me was, how come I never seen you do a Northgate video after all these years? They're like, A&M, Northgate is like when people hear A&M, they're like interviews. Northgate's like the move. They're like, how come I never seen you do a Northgate video? And I always tell them, I try to do videos in places that I go to. I don't go out of my way to do a video. Like, I'm not gonna go to Northgate just to do a video I don't already go there in the first place.
Yeah, you're very true to yourself.
I never went to Northgate or bars, so I don't want to do content at places I don't go to. So
that makes sense.
That's always what.
So for the audience, is there a specific reason why like you just don't?
I think my freshman year I went one time after like a football game. Met some random people. They took me into one, and I just didn't like the vibe. It was like it wasn't my scene. And after that, I was like, I feel like I'm better off doing whatever I like doing, like movies, basketball, direct, ping pong.
It's cool,
regular things.
Yeah.
And it
That's
works.
valid.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
Because you're being genuine,
It does work. It gets that content going.
Yeah, but when I do come here, though, people are like, they're like, Salami, what's Salami doing on Northgate? I do walk on Northgate. They're like, what is he doing here? Like, this is rare. Like, I don't usually see him.
Yeah,
thing.
100%.
And so popping off on TikTok and IG, do you have a preference on either app?
I'll say IG is good for like the connections, and it's just like I'm not sure the algorithm. I like the algorithm on IG currently, but TikTok is good for us because they have the live stream platform, and it's like I feel like it's like a different demographic on there. So I like,
definitely.
Like I feel like I get recognized by girls more from TikTok because they're the ones usually on TikTok more. They're like, I see you on TikTok. Some of them don't even say I see you on IG. It's just TikTok that they see me on. So I feel like it's good that I have the multiple platform thing to help push out my videos and everything.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we've always been kind of like on that debate. But I mean, like for us as a business, like Instagram is obviously like key.
Yeah.
But like we can't completely ignore TikTok either.
You know?
Yeah, we had one video like when we were just opening up. I literally just did a video of people like turning up, super lit, and I just put College Station's newest jungle-themed nightclub.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Boom, 130,000 views from that. Yeah. So what surprises me is because like I've messed around with this a lot. We used to be promoters, right? Yeah. Before all this happened.
Yeah.
We used to be promoters. We started Latin Night here in College Station. So I obviously mess a lot around with this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's surprising because like we have posted like really well done videos, like edited and everything.
Yeah.
And they don't hit as well
Yeah.
as just one little
Yeah.
freaking
That's one thing I'll be saying. Like, it'd be the video that you spent the least time on that goes
hits
viral,
the most, yeah.
and the video that you spent hours editing doesn't go as well.
And that's why I see a lot of that in TikTok specifically.
That's why literally, whenever people tell me how do you post every day and manage all the time, I'm like, most of the videos I make, I'm not doing no high quality videos. Literally, most of them would probably take 2 to 10 minutes max editing, and that's just
Because I mean, I haven't seen too many of your videos, but like I've seen that sometimes you just like
straight up
whip out your camera and you're like,
sometimes it might be a one take. It might be a one take one and just post it.
yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it would be some like, if that's a tip, what would be some tips that you would recommend to go like for virality?
Virality, just I think people like authentic. I think all that editing or whatever, it makes it seem like, oh, they're trying too hard a little bit. When it's more authentic, you're yourself, and you know, just use like I just use like the words that I say on a daily, like, you know what I'm saying? I say like this goofy ass boy, like I just use like this goofy ass food place, like whenever I'm rating food, like I'm like this food mid, or I just use like regular words. I don't try to like act like professional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just, like, be
you're
like
real.
I'm like a regular college student, so it makes it relatable to like the college student or whoever's watching.
yeah.
I mean, I think this is really good for the audience to hear, because a lot of times people are very confused on where they should be or what they should be doing. And it's the answer 9 out of 10 times is literally do you. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. Because if you try doing that shit, you know, you get called out on it, you know, it's just not working out, you know.
People will notice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that you're literally a prime example of that.
So focusing more on what is A&M and our school, what is your favorite tradition?
Everybody always loves asking me that question. I always say I don't have an answer, but if I had to choose one, I would say my favorite tradition is just walking under Century Tree.
No,
So many viral videos have been made under Century Tree. Literally, so many viral videos made under Century Tree. Me and my cameraman, my different cameraman, we just stay walking under Century Tree in multiple videos, and I'll say that's my top.
And you're not scared of that?
Nah. Yeah.
I have yet to do that, you know?
Yeah, Century Tree.
I'm
is
not
like-
go.
Well, actually,
That's
no. I mean, I was in the core one time and like, oh, dude, fucking moron, bro. We had to follow the march and like, dude, he was like, and he purposely took us all under the fence.
Gotta get with your boys.
I was like, damn, bro, like don't be doing me
So
like that.
can you explain what that tradition is for
Oh,
someone
okay.
that doesn't?
Yeah, so basically,
yeah.
the tradition for Century Tree is you're supposed to walk under it with your significant other.
Yeah.
And you guys are, if you walk under it with them, you're expected to be together for at least a century, 100 years. So usually people say if you walk under it alone, you're going to end up alone for the rest of your life. Or whoever you walk under it with, that's who you're stuck with for the rest of your life. So whenever I do videos there with my cameraman, they always say, you and your cameraman are going to be together forever, huh? Type of thing. And I'm like, nah, don't worry about it.
And the engagement must be great
Yeah,
because,
yeah, because
it's
people are like,
for an
yeah.
Aggie, it's super controversial.
Yeah,
like, dude, what are you doing under there?
They're like, no way. Yeah, so.
That's cool.
That's funny.
That's
So-
the tradition you made up.
No, that's a real tradition.
No.
Oh, you mean
I'm saying you walking alone under it with
So I'm pretty sure because you told us before we started that you're a junior, right? So when are you getting your Aggie ring, man?
I got it last semester, actually.
Where is it?
Oh, just another thing. I never wore rings before. Like I don't like wearing like jewelry, rings, and all that. So when I got my Aggie ring, I think I just wore it that day, the day I got it. But I just keep it in the case it came in at my house.
Oh, wow.
I only wear it at like special events, like if I'm doing like an interview or if I go to an event on campus.
A more
or, like,
formal-
formal event. I'll wear it there. So I just don't like the feel of a ring on my.
It's
finger.
heavy too.
Yeah, it's
this
heavy.
ring
It
is.
is heavy. Yeah. Yeah.
So did you ring dunk?
Yeah, I was about to
No, I
ask
didn't
that.
do it yet because my friends didn't do it yet.
Oh, you're waiting?
Yeah,
No, that's the
yeah,
best,
you
man.
can
That's the
wait.
best.
So is it gonna be a public event or hey,
Nah, probably just chill.
just chill with
that's good,
friends?
that's good.
Friends,
TikTok live.
Nah.
Live ring
Oh,
dunk.
maybe I can.
Hey,
do
that'd be
TikTok
pretty-
live.
Hey,
Hey,
people
that's a
would
good
love
idea.
to see
Yeah,
you
that'd be
ring
fire.
dunk.
Hey, y'all put in y'all's time on what he thinks he's gonna.
And also another thing about the Aggie ring, I actually got mine paid for fully.
Nice.
An alumni actually sent me $2,000 for the ring. And
Hey,
wow.
shout
the
out.
thing is, he knew me through my videos on TikTok, and he used to watch my lives on TikTok. And he told me literally 2023. This is like when I was a sophomore. He was like, Salami, whenever you want to order your Aggie ring, let me know, it's on me. And that was like a year before I asked him. So when I was eligible, I asked him like literally the year after, and he was like, yeah, I remember I said that. He said, send me your details and I'll send it to you. And he
Awesome.
Wow.
He said, I love
That's
what
awesome.
you're doing for the A&M community, and I just want to give it to you.
Wow.
Heck yeah,
So
dude.
have you met, because obviously at this point, a lot of people know you, a lot of people recognize you. Have you met any like famous figures yet?
I wouldn't say because I don't think famous people come to A&M like that, or I'm not.
But I mean,
in
like
that-
someone like
like a big figure, like the quarterback.
like someone hit you up, or like someone,
football team.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, like I've like the athletes, Marcel Reed, just like
Reed.
yeah, they watch all the videos because they're students too. So I've seen them at the rec. A lot of football players. I think professors. That's crazy. Professors recognize me. They be saying I like the videos because I think I pop up on Facebook too because Instagram is connected to Facebook sometimes. So, but famous. I would say it's just the students. I haven't met anybody big like Johnny or like anybody else. But I've been on the field though. That's one thing.
That's awesome.
Football field. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Football field, and I met them, but not through my content. I just see them on the field.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Now, moving on into like a little bit into the future, as you get out of A&M, is the trajectory of your content going to change any?
Yeah, people have always asked me, they're like, you do A&M videos, you can't be here forever. What are you going to do? How are you going to like continue? Are you going to give your account to somebody? Like what's going to happen? And I say, I think the good thing I did was pivot like just to doing skits and like being myself, talking about whatever. So I feel like I'm going to keep on doing skits. It doesn't really got to be A&M related. It could be general because there's a lot of relatable things people go through in everyday life. I can be myself, go to anywhere I want and record anything and just talk about it. So I feel I'm just going to be doing like, there's really no specific niche. It'll just be like general lifestyle. Maybe still talk about A&M here and there. You can always include little tidbits or even include A&M lingo. Be like good bull or howdy or something. Like say howdy to people. Like just regular. It could be anything. You don't got to be an A&M to talk about A&M or even
Yeah,
A&M
100%.
Yeah,
characteristics.
and I think like most of your fan base would kind of follow you like even after the fact.
Yeah.
And then like you always have the opportunity to visit the place again, and then oh shit, like Salami the Aggie's here again, and then you do something like A&M related, and like it kind of blows up because there's a lot of alumni, you know, and like
A ton.
Yeah.
Huge amount.
Probably don't even know the number or whatever. It's probably millions. Who knows?
oh dude,
I think it's like 500K. I think.
500K?
Yeah,
Oh,
last
wow.
time I saw a statistic.
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, content's now a part of your life too. Like, is that going on with the rest of your life? Like, are you going to continue going hard at it?
Yeah.
Continuing to produce?
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to transition to YouTube. A lot of my boys are on YouTube, and I heard that pays well. So I'm trying to transition to YouTube, make that non-A&M related. Just start off with like skits. Literally, I could just post shorts, and it doesn't gotta be A&M related because it could be more generalized. And I feel like that would be a more sustainable like set base income because I've seen my friends they've been making money on it and it's good bread on YouTube.
What do they do?
They do comedy. Digital comedy videos like skits.
Like long form skits?
No,
Like-
they do shorts.
Oh, just shorts.
They post
Shorts,
also on
okay.
Instagram too, so they just use the same video, post on
Wow,
all three
wow.
platforms, and it does well on all three. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're making money on all platforms, so it's like it's getting money from everywhere.
I'd like to get into making money.
Yeah.
Does TikTok make you any money?
Yes, actually.
And so how does that work?
Make a lot off when I used to do lives. People they
donate.
They can send gifts. It's not they send gifts, and people usually buy coins on TikTok, and they send you gifts. I think I have one guy. Anytime I'm on live, sends me like a big gift, and their gifts are animated, so they can send a dragon or a universe, and depending on the size of the gift, it equates to real money. I think I've probably made like thousands off TikTok Live alone over the years. And also now they pay directly off videos that are over a minute. So
Over a minute
specifically, over a minute video.
That's long though for
that's-
you, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when I do like skits or whatever, most creators look to make it over a minute because they want to get
Gotcha.
paid from TikTok and whatever other platforms you can post over a minute on IG and YouTube. So they try to make it over a minute so they can get paid directly off the video, and the pay is good over there. It's like depending on my RPM is very high because it's based on like your audience, and most of my audience is in the US, so it's perfect. So my RPM is like about $1 per 1,000 views, but not every view qualifies. So it adds up, and it's good bread on TikTok too. I think IG is the only place that I don't get paid directly off videos.
Yeah, IG's pretty bad
They
with
gotta
paying.
It's selective. You gotta get invited to their thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't. IG's just like
But
I post so much on there,
Yeah.
and that's my most engaged thing,
But it's
and
not-
they do nothing for me.
Yeah. He's like, no, it's like, yeah.
They're probably. I mean, yeah,
Has his own
saves a
perks.
lot of money.
Yeah.
I guess.
Who is your favorite creator right now?
Just in general,
Your favorite creator
favorite creator
that you watch almost like very frequently, I would say.
I would say, what's that favorite creator? I really don't watch creators like that, but I've been seeing Drewski though. Drewski.
Oh yeah.
that amazing show he
Yeah.
just had, the,
Yeah.
the Love
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I've been watching,
Drewski,
keeping up
bro.
with him. Yeah, I've been seeing it on my TikTok. They're like, bro doesn't even have a home. What is a Drewski at this point? They're like, yeah, people over here are like, he's never at home. They've never
Drewski's
seen
everything,
Yeah, he's
man.
everywhere. He does everything. Has had every job imaginable. It's crazy.
And he must be banking right now. I mean, like
course,
the
yeah.
shit that he posted on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
I had me and my siblings like on the couch
Yeah.
watching his shit. My mom's asleep, and I mean, I'm like, all right, we're spending quality time together. You get me? And I was like, fuck it though.
Watching
Like,
Drewski.
shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
There was a time where Salim would be here a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
He would be here a lot here.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
around like 2019,
Like 2 years ago,
2020.
He had a girlfriend here.
Yeah,
something
he,
like that.
yeah, he would be here a lot. I saw him a few times at 12 Rooftop.
Wow.
It was really cool.
Because
to
he's
see
a
that.
really huge. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
huge content
Uh-huh.
creator.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
But he's behind a brand of like
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
people all in one. Yeah.
I mean, that happens. He started off on his own, just making videos. And
That
then
is true.
it was
Yeah,
like,
that
yo,
is
One time I saw
And then it
Kyle.
just-
I saw Kyle one time here.
Oh.
When they came for that Happy Dad tour, I saw them just walking next to
I
Century.
do remember that. That was like a couple years ago, like maybe two.
Yeah, that was,
maybe
well,
two.
you went.
Yeah.
You went to
Yeah.
that.
I remember.
Me and
The
Ryan.
Happy Dad got introduced and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any preference like on like seltzers like that, like Happy Dad or any?
I don't really be
yeah.
drinking, so I really.
Yeah,
I-
you don't really be
I-
drinking,
You
you know?
always tell me all the names of all these things. I'm like, I don't know the difference.
you drink?
Beer. No, I don't drink
At all? Okay.
Yeah, I
At
don't
all,
drink at all. Yeah, I don't know the difference between any of that. My friends just be telling me, oh, I had a margarita or I had this something. I had a, I don't know what they be, fish bowl, whatever. Some random names I've never heard before, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I'm like, okay, it seems cool. I'm like,
Hey, honestly, you're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah.
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 That's all good.
yeah.
It's
Oh, something happened. Let me go check.
Something happened with the
Okay, keep
camera.
Okay.
But you know,
Yeah, but
that's interesting.
That's awesome, man. Have you ever thought about like your transition? Because we did touch base on this a little bit, but your transition from student to now like professional, like I have a full job now. Because like I went through that transition. It's an awesome transition, but you get really busy. So have you like kind of thought about that? Like, oh man, like once I get a job, like how am I gonna do all this content stuff? Or like
I was thinking really after I graduate, me and my boys were thinking about even try to get a master's. So
Oh, you wanna continue?
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to
nice.
continue because it's good. I think for my major, you need to get a master's anyway, regardless. Cause
Okay.
to even get a good job. So I was thinking about going for grad school, maybe here or even any other place, but I would prefer here if I can. I was thinking about doing that, and I think that would even give me more time because I wouldn't be working while doing that, and I think I'll be doing research, which you get paid from that also.
Yeah,
so it would be
100%.
like extra on top. So I think my time will still be manageable because I'm not going straight into the workforce.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
No, I think that's definitely something really important
yeah,
that you give yourself time too.
yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, for example, she's in med school
Oh,
at
okay.
A&M.
Oh, that's right.
So my girlfriend, she took a year to kind of like prep because like the admission stuff is crazy. It takes a
Yeah.
whole year for you
Yeah.
to get admitted
Uh-huh.
to med school. And she told me like, hey, I'm honestly super glad I took that year because if not, I would have gone crazy. I would have burned myself out.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So that's cool, man. That's cool that you are keeping that into account.
Yeah.
And like thinking like, okay, like I'm doing this, but like I'll kind of spread it out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're young, dude. You're
Yeah,
young
uh-huh.
as well. So
Yeah.
what's the rush?
I was gonna ask, like, side note, if there's any brand that you'd like to work with, what brand would that be?
Any brand I would like to work with.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a target in mind right now?
Yeah, like what?
Nah,
what would be like? Damn, I would love for them to reach out to me and say, "Yo, sponsor my."
Oh
shit.
yeah, number one would be Crocs.
Crocs.
Ever
Hey.
since the first video, It was started the first video that blew up. I was wearing Crocs. Most videos I wear Crocs because that's all I wear to class.
Shout out to Crocs.
Unless I have a lab, I have to wear shoes or I'm at the rec. But besides that, you always see me in Crocs. I think I only own like 1 or 2 pair of shoes in my closet, so it's rare that I wear shoes. So Crocs would be number 1.
Did you see the Lightning McQueen Crocs?
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen that.
The Shrek ones, those are
all
fire,
the-
man.
Yeah.
Is there a specific pair that you always wanted? Of Crocs.
I really haven't looked into. I just have I think I have like 6 pairs, but I really haven't looked at one that.
That's
I'm
a
like,
lot of pairs of Crocs.
I know, yeah, especially since they're like 50, 60 per.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
But
lot of Crocs.
they're all
Yeah.
different colors.
Yeah,
you know?
all different colors. Yeah, different colors.
That's
and-
dope. That's
yeah.
dope. I was gonna say another question I had was like your goal for this year. Where do you want to see the page, the content?
This year, 2025, right? Just
Yeah.
2025.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm thinking about, like I said, I'm going to start my YouTube. I think I'll go like right at it during the summer. That's what I'm going to focus on mainly. IG, I'm probably still going to be posting on there here and there. Probably, who knows, repost some old stuff because reposting does work, especially if you have viral videos. I reposted a lot of my viral videos and they go viral again because not everybody has seen the original video. So it doesn't hurt to repost, even though if people in the comments say, is this a repost, Salami? Because your followers have seen the video, but other people haven't. So I might do a lot of reposting over the summer if I just don't have any ideas or if I want to be consistent, because you can't film a new video every day sometimes. So,
of course.
And videos that went viral, why not post it again? It's still your video at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I think goal I want to hit maybe 50K, but on IG by the end of the year.
Hell yeah. TikTok,
maybe hit 50K on there. Keep on growing it. YouTube, I want to grow and try to get at least 10K on there. But who knows? It's a whole 9 months.
Awesome.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, I have a really good content creator friend. He actually worked with me in my corporate job. His name is Chef Don. He's actually
He texted
me yesterday.
Interview guy or what?
Yeah. He's an interview guy.
Yeah,
so he's really a really good friend with me, and he actually told me he wanted to be on the podcast. So if you want to meet him, man, I'm more than happy to connect him with you because he does not the same content as you, but he's very like interview and like doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of also the point of this podcast. We call it the community podcast because we want to create a community, right? We want to network. We want to meet creators, meet Ken, for example, in the bar district. Yeah. And then it kind of help each other out, right? Like, for example, the case that's happening right now, like, hey, I'm a content creator. Oh, I know another content creator. I think I can connect with you and then go from there. You know what I mean? So that's kind of one of the main things of this podcast. Yeah. To kind of give a space for creators like yourself or people in the industry to just talk about their experiences and what they lived through and also give us like really good advice in their field. Yeah. So
and like any industry too, like, or if you're an athlete, even at that, but yeah, no, I mean, we really appreciate you like coming on and accepting like the invite. A little busy as over here with some technical difficulties. No, but we try to build, like he was saying, a community where everyone is kind of like accepted. We want people to kind of use this platform where, like, dude, I can relate, or I would love to collab, because who knows, maybe fucking Croc sees this shit. Man, like, I'm trying to sponsor this guy. I mean, he's a figurehead, and like, you know, like, we'd love to send him some shoes, and like, I'm pretty sure that could be a possibility, right? But yeah, I mean, no, we really appreciate you.
So to wrap things up, what is next for Salami? When is your next video? What are you working on?
Okay, so actually, we have something big coming up next month. Actually, before the school year ends, I'm hosting the first ever. It's gonna be the first ever in Call Station. The first ever. I'm gonna call it the Salami Games. I don't know if any of y'all watch Beast Games.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We're hosting one just for A&M students.
Oh wow.
On campus.
That's awesome.
And it's gonna be free of charge for them to attend. I think we got some sponsors. We're trying to do a $1,000 cash prize, one winner. And
how many participants?
As many. It could be 1,000. We're not limiting it. But
we can be a sponsor too. I mean, like,
talk about
for somebody that, you know, goes out, hey, can give you a $50 tab or $100 tab, and like just use
yeah.
that as a
Bomb
bribe.
House can definitely help.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
absolutely.
And if you need staff, we also got staff. So
yeah, like
Yeah,
bouncers
so
or
we have that
whatever.
coming up. So we want to do that. I already have challenges. I'm working with like a whole team and everything to
Awesome.
organize that. So it's gonna
Awesome.
be interesting to see the turnout and
Yeah.
all the events because it's gonna be crazy. Like even I was watching Beast
Hell
games
yeah.
and it was crazy already.
Oh, insane.
So imagine one here. I think it'll be everybody's first time.
and when do you want to do that?
I was thinking middle of April.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a
soon.
good time.
Yeah, it's soon. Yeah, we've been planning it for like weeks already. So yeah, it's gonna.
That's a
happen.
good time because before
Yeah.
finals and
Yeah.
everyone starts
Everyone
wrapping up
leaving.
and shit.
Before I was
Graduation.
planning for before spring break, but then just some things came up, and then I was planning for like literally the first week of April. But then I figured out that's Chili Fest. People are gonna leave. People are not gonna be here. That's Chili Fest weekend. So we plan probably the week after or the week after that.
Are you going to Chili Fest?
No, I don't go. That's like, that's like if you go to Chili Fest, that's like that's like a
You know what's there.
you know what's
man.
there.
I was gonna say though, there is Ken was talking about this earlier today with us. The Met Gala. There's a May 19th or something like that.
The Northgate Gala.
Yeah, it's a Northgate Gala. I don't know if you would like to like come and like maybe like
That'd be good.
be there and network with people.
Yeah, all the owners, managers, staff of Northgate.
Because I know you said you don't go out, but like it's a good like networking.
Yeah, it's a
event
great-
to come through. So I'm sure I
It's
can
in
tell
May.
Ken and yeah, we can
I think May,
extend
May 19th.
Yeah, May 19th.
towards the end of the
Extend the
year, yeah.
invite
Yeah.
for somebody like yourself. You know, like that'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay.
But if not, you know, totally okay.
Sounds good.
But no, thank you again, like
problem.
for coming on the
I have a little thing for you. So for your time, we're gonna give you a little bomb house sticker. This guy stays strapped.
Yeah, you got it.
So,
Oh yeah,
Where'd y'all even get the most the motive behind the line? Is that like someone just said we want a line for Bomb House or?
so it's actually a jaguar.
The jungle.
So like the
Jungle,
jungle,
that's why. Oh.
and then the name Bomb House is German for treehouse.
Oh, okay.
So jungle,
Yeah.
treehouse.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So
Makes sense.
yeah.
That's smart.
So I mean, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's cool.
That's good.
This is Bomb House. This is the community podcast, episode number 4, I believe we're on.
Yeah.
Salami, thanks for hopping on with us, man. We appreciate your time. Appreciate the conversation that we've had with you. Thanks for coming on, man. Really
No
appreciate
problem,
it.
man. I
Thank you,
appreciate
thank you.
guys too.
Absolutely.
Sir.
Episode number 4, we out. Thank you.
Sir.
I'm tryna run it up, tell them leave me alone. I'm tryna run it up, tell them leave me alone. I'm tryna